This morning's Coffee With is with Eric Stonestreet and Dr. Morganna Freeman.
And the satellite interview is furnished by Bristol Myers Squibb. Eric, Dr. Morganna, welcome to WJZ this morning. What's going on, y'all?
How are you?
Good morning.
Well, we're doing really well. I really want to jump into this because Dr. Morganna and Eric, with all due respect, I'm going to start with the doc.
It's quite all right.
This idea of treating cancer using the body's own immune system is getting legs. You go online, you're really starting to see this. And let's go ahead and talk about this. And Eric, you can jump in why you're so behind this. Doc, take it away.
Sure. So I think that it's very easy to find information now about how we are using the immune system to fight cancer. And we are learning more and more that the body does have a natural ability to fight cancer, and the therapies that we're developing now are making it stronger and more able to do that. And it's changing the lives of millions of cancer patients. And we're seeing that people who may have been diagnosed with what we would consider a terminal illness are benefiting from these therapies and living longer and better and more meaningful lives. And part of our mission and purpose with this campaign is to make that more aware in people's minds, but also encourage support and funding for ongoing critical research so that we can benefit more and more patients and families with these amazing therapies.
Eric, talk about the campaign.
Well, Ready, Raise, Rise, this is the third year I've been working with BMS and Ready, Raise, Rise, and really it's a message of hope and excitement in these new areas of cancer research, like immuno-oncology. You know, cancer is a bad word, there's no doubt about it, but it's not the same word it was 3 years ago, 5 years ago, even a year ago. So people need to understand that there are great doctors and researchers and scientists and companies out there on the front lines trying to make cancer more survivable, more livable, and give patients a longer quality of life.
You know, it's we do over the course of a year, we do many different live shots, satellite interviews involving many different cancers, and I always, in my mind, the back of my mind, always ask myself a question. It just seems like we're just slogging through the mud. You know, we have this initiative, we have that initiative, but the overall, and Doc, you want to talk about this, that's fine, but that the overall picture in the world is, you know, we can land a spaceship on a moving asteroid and we still can't beat this? I mean, 2 and 2 just does not make sense to me.
Well, I think that we've actually come quite a long way. And it's sort of funny that you mentioned landing on the moon, because I'm sure most people would remember that Vice President Joe Biden had asked for the cancer moonshot in the expectation that we can really move the field forward and achieve some extraordinary research advances. And I would actually counter that we have done that in a lot of different ways. If you could consider, for example, I'm a melanoma specialist, and melanoma is one of the deadliest cancers and certainly the deadliest skin cancer that exists. And about 5 years ago, if you were diagnosed with stage 4 disease, you would be your life expectancy was limited to less than a year. And now, with what we know with using the immune system to fight advanced melanoma, we've actually made it so that patients with stage 4 cancer are living 5, 6, 7, in some cases even 10 years after their initial diagnosis. That's an extraordinary accomplishment, and we're looking to make that possible for more and more patients with cancer. So actually, I think that we're probably not slogging. I think that we've made some extraordinary advances, and in 2015 alone, we had 10 different indications for immune therapies, and so we're definitely getting there.
Out of sight.
But we can't get there.
So Ready, Raise,
critical
Rise.
research
Give us that
support.
website one more time so people can join in the campaign.
Yeah, it's readyraiserise.com. Just go to the website, raise a flag for someone that you know that's in the cancer fight, in the struggle, on the good side, an oncology nurse, a doctor, or whatever it is, and BMS is going to donate $150,000 to cancer advocacy groups who can all use the money that they're kind enough to give over.
Hey, listen, Eric, it's great that you're throwing your sled behind this. And Doc, thanks so much for the meaningful explanation and taking time to put this just in pure English to our audience. Hopefully we won't do this with this have to ever again do this satellite shot, but we know better than that, and it'd be a pleasure to have both of you back and join us. It really would be.
Thank you guys very much. Thanks for having us.
Pleasure is ours.
Thank you, guys. Ready, raise, rise.
There you go. I just want to clarify one thing that I said. Look, I know just in this building we have friends whose spouses are oncologists or this or that. We know that everybody's giving it the hard try. And we're all affected. We have friends, we have family. My mother died. Okay, I get it. But every once in a while I go, really? In 2017?
I know.
This is still around?
Still. No cure.